Welcome to the Community Shall Be Restored. I'm your host, Prophet Cedric Banks, along with
Prophetess Donetta Banks.
We got a great show for you today. And one thing I want to say, we want everybody out there, this is an election season. We want everybody out there who looks at the TV show, make sure you vote. Make sure you vote. This is an election season. And make sure you vote. I will be in that election in District Number 3, Detroit City Council, Cedric Banks. So make sure everyone vote. All righty. You can also see all my websites and everything on what?
You can go to www.youtube.com District 3 Block Club Development Association and see all the work that Bishop is doing in the community. He's at every District 3 Block Club meeting. He's coming with resources and updates to inform the community. He has candidate forums. You'll see all those previews of candidate forums on his website, the District 3 Block Club Development Association, and get an overall view of how active he is in the District 3 area and beyond. He's even looking into us. He's even giving resources to other districts. You also can go on his website, www.cedricbanks4detroit. You'll see full episodes of programs, and you'll see other things regarding resources. And he has one other website, www.cedricbanks4detroit, and you'll see many other programs, so many valuable resources from seniors to community to youth, from sickness, mental health, food, you name it, whatever you need, there are resources on all three of those sites. You'll hear from community leaders, you'll hear from political leaders, and so there are just so many resources available to you on all three of those sites.
You don't want to miss that dynamic prayer breakfast Saturday, June the 24th at Thinkers at 10 a.m. There's going to be free food, a lot of great community leaders will be there, and whatever zip code that you live in the District 3 area, whatever resources you need, give me a call or email me. Give me a call or email me. We've had a lot of tremendous resources come right here on this TV show, and you can see them on the District 3 Block Club Development site or the Cedric Banks 4 Detroit site. Or we're right here every Saturday night at 8 p.m. on Comcast Channel 90, where we bring on some of the most prominent resources in the city of Detroit. All right, we got some dynamite guests right here. We have Mr. King here from the Optimist Club, and also Miss Porter here. They're going to bless us with some tremendous resources that they have going on, that they want to talk about what's going on in the community, and where you out there in TV land really need to hear about what's taking place out here, what's taking place. Mr. King, welcome to the Community Show Be Restored.
Bishop.
And Ms. Porter, welcome to the Community Show Be Restored. Mr. King.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about the Optimist Club.
Yeah, the Optimist Club.
I know you, before you get going, I know you provide some incredible resources out there. And tell us about that, because we got people right here in this audience today, and we got people right out there right here in TV land want to know about the resources that you are applying to the community. You're seated right behind you somewhere, Teresa. To the community. All right, go right ahead, Mr. King.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Optimist clubs have been around since 1922. The first club was born in 1922. Actually, Optimist has been around before then, but the first official club was born in 1922. And I've been an Optimist for 20 years. I joined my first Optimist club 20 years ago. and probably the best move I ever made as far as me giving back to the community. Right here on the east side, I grew up. I went to Southeastern High School, and product of the east side, product of Detroit education. And I'm here to tell you that being an optimist have enriched my life to the point I'm retired now, and I've given back, and I'm giving back probably 80% of my time to Optimists and the children in our community. I belong to 3 Optimist clubs, one of which is the Veterans Optimist Club, which we promote programs for veterans themselves and their families, not just their kids. As well as 2 other clubs, Western International, which is my home club, and 21st Century, which is my second club. But these clubs all have one thing in common. We go into the community, or we let the community come to us, whichever it happens to be, and we promote their kids and promote things that their kids may want to do. I remember back in the day when I wanted to be I didn't know anything about Optimist. And actually Optimist was in Southeastern High School, and I did not know, because I had never heard of optimism before. But I started a youth club in a neighborhood, and I wanted to do it again 20 years ago.
Right.
And my buddy said, don't do it by yourself. There's a group that'll help you. And that's when I went to a first Optimist meeting. I joined that same night.
Now, did that group help you?
That group helped me enrich my life.
You know, ain't it a blessing when you don't have to do a major task or a major project by yourself, when you get people that'll help you out?
That's right.
Ain't it a blessing?
It is.
Because, you know, you can get woe out from doing a good work by yourself.
Real
You
quick.
can get woe out. People don't know how rough and tough it is.
That's right.
Taking on some type of project or task.
That's right.
And by yourself.
That's right.
And even with help, it can be rough.
It can be rough, I'm telling you.
Even with some help.
Yes, yes.
And tell us a little bit about what the help, what did it do for you?
I'll tell you what, I was going through some hard times in my life at that time. And after 2 years being an Optimist, I didn't see anything they were doing for me. But my buddy, same guy, called me up on the phone and he said, Charlie, look here. He said, you're on the board of directors. And from that day to this, I've never missed another meeting. I never missed a meeting. I got totally involved. In the last 10 years, I have really immersed myself into helping others, because at the same time, it's coming back to me. A sense of accomplishment.
So you're saying once you help somebody else, it'll come back to you.
It'll come back to you. The Bible says that. So it's coming back. It comes back. You can't look for it. You have to give it of yourself.
So if I help this sister right here and this brother right here, it's gonna come back to me.
That love is coming. That blessing and love is coming back to you. I don't care what you do. If your heart is right, it's coming back. That's right. And I know Linda will tell you the same thing. She was part of our club. She went on and started a club of her own, and she's president over there and doing great things.
Okay, now that's beautiful. Well, see, some people, they are so worried. They just so. What do you have to say about somebody just bound up in self, can't stop, just can't get out of being bound up in self, don't have a mindset to try to help somebody else, but just bound up in self? What do you have to, do you have some type of knowledge for them?
I tell you what, I talked to another one of your colleagues, a friend of mine, and I mentioned to him that he has a similar question.
So he know me?
He knows you.
He do?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, he knows you. He's a personality. If I mention his name, I won't do it right now, but
do you say?
nothing bad about you. No, nothing bad about
Okay.
No, definitely not.
Okay.
No, what? I don't deal on negativity.
Right.
But, and I mentioned to him, I quoted to him some verses out of our Optimist creed. And I don't know if I was preaching to him or what. And the first 2 words in it say, promise yourself. Then it goes on and say, to be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind. To talk health, happiness, and prosperity to every person you meet. I can stop right there.
Right.
And we can dialogue on that for a long time.
Right, that's a blessing.
because that means so much to me that you just don't believe it. When I was working, I had the Optimist Creed posted in my office. And every young person I hired in there, I made them turn around and look at the door, because I would close the door. I said, read it out loud to me. I said, that's how I live right there. And I said, I can't make you do it. I said, but all I can do is show you. You know what I'm saying?
You said something that's amazing. He said something that's amazing. And this is something a lot of people don't do. But when a person starts doing this, they are going to be, it don't matter what type of pit, what type of gutter that they may be in. You said something that was really a blessing. You said, promise yourself. And see, in life, you don't have to have no doctor's degree, no bachelor's degree, no master's, or none of that. God will provide a lot of simple things for you right here on earth.
That's right.
And one of the great things that you can do, you could be a person can't even rub 2 pennies together, but you got to make up in your mind where you got to promise yourself something. Promise yourself something. I promised myself when I started this show, 2 or 3 years ago, that I was going to get this show up there. When I first started this show 3 years ago, back in 2014, God just told me to start it. Now, you know who done been on this show? Mayor Mike Duggan, Fox 2 News, Charlie Langdon, all the city council, Martha Reeves, state representative, Wayne County 3rd Circuit Court judges, 36th District Court judges, Crime Stoppers, John Broad, and many, many more prominent, prosecutor, Wayne County, Brian Morrow, right up under Kim Worthy. But it's been so many more people. But I had a mindset.
Yes.
Everything started with a mindset.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything started with a mindset in life, whatever you do. And I like that. You got to promise yourself.
That's right.
Then you got to hang around. You got to hang around some knowledge.
You got to be around some knowledge.
You got to be around some knowledge. I'm not talking about somebody that's always in the pit and speaking negative and don't want to go nowhere. You got to be around some knowledge.
That's right.
Promise yourself. You know what I'm saying? And promise yourself and hold on to that.
Hold on.
I like that.
That's right. And that creed, we speak this creed at the end of every Optimist meeting, whenever we get together across the world, that we say this creed aloud. Every member. And it is. Let me finish it just real quick. To make all your friends feel that there's something in them. You got to make somebody feel there's something in them. To look at the sunny side of everything.
Well, see, you can always tell a great leader. Because I used to coach. I used to box. And I played ball, went to college for a minute, played ball. And you can always tell a great leader. Because a leader is going to make other people better.
There you go.
See, a leader going to make other people better.
That's right.
You see?
That's right.
But then when I see people tearing down and negative, automatically I think they not no leader. So I just exclude them out of my life.
That's right.
I got them. They ain't no
That's right.
leader.
That's
Because a leader
right.
gonna make people better. See, what's so great about LeBron? LeBron makes people better because he knows how to get them in the ball game. Then he knows how to take over one. So a great leader gonna make people better.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
A leader gonna put the ball in their hands and see where their strengths and weaknesses is.
That's right.
And where their weaknesses are, once a leader see their weaknesses, a leader gonna build up their weaknesses. A leader gonna enhance them. That's right. You see what I'm saying? That's right. See, that's a leader.
That's right. And see, we look at the sunny side of everything to make our optimism come true. We're not looking at the dark side. We're looking at the sunny side. And we think only of the best. We work only for the best. And we expect only the best. And you brought all these people on your show because you surrounded yourself with the best.
Right.
And
you know what? But that's mindset.
that's mindset.
That's mindset.
That's right.
I had a goal that I was going to surround myself around quality people.
That's right.
Because I had to get better, and I wanted to get better. So I wanted to reach for something, and I didn't mind reaching because I wanted to get somewhere.
That's right.
You know, 3 years ago, this is one of the top shows in the city now. But I made up my mind. God gave me a direction and a vision and a goal, which way to go, which way to build. He told me, as a pastor, a bishop, he said, this is the direction I want you to go in. This is the direction what I want you to build in. And not only that, now I hold governmental officials and governmental leaders accountable.
That's right.
That have come on this show. Comment, highlight. It don't matter what type of stature they in.
That's right.
Walking in, if they're walking in some type of error, I'm not going to agree with that.
That's right.
I'm not going to agree with that. Oh yeah, you right. You right. And they directing the community in to a dead end. And I'm oh yeah, you right. Oh yeah, I agree with that. I'm not going to agree with that.
No. Okay.
We got too many corrupted politicians that people are agreeing with today.
That's right.
And they need some backbone and some grit to stand up and let them know, hey, I'm not going to agree with no mess. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to agree with no mess. You see what I'm saying?
And just real quick, to be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as you are about your own.
Right.
To forget the mistakes of the past and press on to the greater achievements of the future.
That's beautiful.
To wear a cheerful countenance at all times.
A cheerful what?
Countenance.
Countenance?
Countenance. Countenance.
Yeah, countenance. Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Right. Oh, that's all
At
right.
all times.
You got help with you right
There
you
you go.
got help with you right here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay? I ain't talking about over there. Out there, you got help with you right here.
Okay.
I'm your help.
There you go.
Okay.
At all times, and give every living creature you meet a smile.
Right.
To give so much time of the improvement of yourself, which you did, that you have no time to criticize others. To be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the presence of trouble. And I always say amen. You know, I mean, if anyone hearing this want this, you can have it.
Want this right here?
They want the copy of that creed. You can have it. If you want to go on optimist.org, you can go in the information there. Is there for the public.
This is some good stuff here today. This is some very good stuff here today because it's teaching people on how to be a leader.
That's right.
See, once you become a leader, a lot of your worries and things will diminish once you become a leader. Because once you become a leader now, you can begin to now enhance somebody else's life using the gifts. You know? And once you begin to enhance other people's lives and see that, Enhance means take other people's life to another level.
Right.
Once you begin to take other people's life to another level, you ain't gonna be worried about all that foolish stuff that you used to worry about now, because you seeing now new manifestations happen in your life. You seeing yourself help others now go to new levels, and that's going. See, when you help other people and take them to new heights, that bring you into a new joy right there.
Right.
That brings you into a whole new joy. Would that bring you into?
That's right.
See, God says once you help others, that's going to bring you into joy.
Amen.
The Lord say that. So sometimes you got to stop worried about yourself.
That's right.
Start helping others.
Amen.
Start helping others.
Amen.
And watch God bring the joy over you.
That's right. Coming right back to you.
What are some of the things what optimists do?
Okay, I'm gonna let Linda go into a little bit of that.
Okay.
Tell us what are some of the things what optimists do?
Where the name of my club is the Optimist New Detroit Unity Optimist Club, and we're just 2 years old, but we've done some amazing things for the community. We've had the oratorical and we've had the essay contest for the youth under 18 years of age. We also had a respect for law, where we went into a school and we took police officers and they talked to the kids about what to do when you're encountered by the police officer. With what's going on today, we need to talk to the youth about how, if someone approaches you, what should you do? So we talked to the kids about that, and we also have had a cereal drive.
So you talk to the kids
Yes,
about, because we got some kids in here today.
yes,
If somebody approaches you,
yes,
you teach them the fundamentals on what they should do
yes, and what they should not do.
and what they should not do.
Yes,
This is a positive.
Yeah.
This is a positive thing, because this day and time is different from back in the 70s.
Yes.
oh yes,
Absolutely.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
back when I was coming up back in the 70s. This is a whole lot different back then. See, it wasn't all that kidnapping and human trafficking and all of that. So we thank God for a community. We thank God for a community organization that they have out here today, that's out here teaching the kids some values and some principles. We thank God for that, because not only is that needed in the home, okay, in the home from mother and daddy, right? But we also need organizations that can give that back. And between the organizations and mama and daddy, that's a lot being forced in them.
yes, yes. And with what's going on in the world today, they need to know that. They need to be aware of everything. Also, for the summer, we know that the kids will be out of school. We had a cereal drive.
A cereal drive?
Yes, where we collected cereal and we donated it to Gleaners, and they're gonna pass it out to the kids at the schools. They have boxes of cereal for the summer, so they won't, some kids get themselves up in the morning, at least they can fix themselves some cereal or something, so
Okay.
we had a big drive for that. For the summer. And then our big event that we're having, June 17th, is a youth fun and safety day, and we're giving back to the community, as we said before. We're gonna have we're having a free petting zoo, we're having free pony rides, we're giving away free food, we're gonna have a bike safety class.
Where's that gonna be at?
It's gonna be at Detroit Unity Temple, 17505 2nd Avenue, on Saturday, June 17th, from 12 to 4. We want all the community to come out because we're giving away from 10 to 15 bikes, and we need somebody to give them to.
Wow. Well, hear that? You need somebody to get a bike to. Where are these gonna be, brand new bikes?
Brand new with the helmets.
Oh.
And we're gonna be talking about that. Kids will attend the safety class, then we'll have a raffle, and then they have the opportunity to win a bike and a helmet free. All of this is free. We are giving back to the community.
Oh, beautiful.
It's gonna be an outside event. Of course, we're gonna have perfect weather.
Do you have a phone number you can give out there in TV land to these people?
I have flyers and I have an address.
Or an email or a
I have
website
an
or something?
email. You can go to New Detroit Unity on Facebook, And the flyer is there, the information is there, all of that is there. We're on Facebook, New Detroit Unity Optimist Club.
All righty.
Oh, and also we have, throughout the year, we also have baskets, we have Thanksgiving baskets that we give out to the community too. So we're always doing something, we're always giving to the community, and by that way, we're enriching our lives also.
Beautiful. I like that you said you got all these brand new bikes and you need somebody to give them to.
All right, we do. So
All right.
I don't want to take them back home.
Wow, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. So you say you give out money to kids or programs or something?
Well, in the oratorical contest we had, and the essay contest, we gave first, second, and third place scholarship to the students who wrote. And writing is very important. That seems to be a lost art, but we had the youth to write, and you'd be amazed how these kids have a story within themselves to tell. And we give them a subject like how optimism what we can gain from optimism within the world, and they were just went gung-ho on it. They did an excellent job. So this is not just a one-time thing. This is yearly. Every year we have these programs that I've mentioned to you. This goes on every year. Charles gives out scholarships to from his Optimist Club, so they be looking for people. You have to go on the website and see who needs what. If you need a scholarship or something, go to Optimist International, or you can go on some of these websites and see who's giving out scholarships, because that's what we're doing. We're raising money to give back to the community.
Yeah.
Awesome.
May I mention one more thing?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay, one more thing that I'd like to mention is maybe two things. Optimist Childhood Campaign, Optimist Childhood Cancer Campaign. I'm on the board of directors for on the Childhood Cancer Campaign. We raise money to give out in the Detroit area hospitals or organizations, campsites. We got horseback campsites for terminal kids, kids who've had operations, and they don't see the end per se, to help those kids and their families and maybe their siblings. We also have Optimist International Junior Golf Championships. So if you guys, anybody in the audience, play golf, please notify a golf club. I mean a golf Optimist Club. Just go on Facebook and find one. And a lot of money involved in that.
Okay. 1 minute. Go ahead and ask your question, and we got 1 minute. Mr. King, whoever go answer.
Well, just 1 minute. I just would like to comment that, this is a great program, because how you think, you'll draw what you think to you. And if you're optimistic and instilling in children, imparting into them at a young age to be optimistic, then that value you can go progress with them throughout life, and they can become successful.
Right.
Do you have like one experience where you could say that it just truly transformed a child's life?
I do have one. We have a young man who's Governor Snyder's spokesperson. He went through our oratorical program, never won the big prize, but he, at 19 years old, is traveling the world, speaking with Governor Snyder and for Governor Snyder right now.
Wow. Okay. What a dynamic show. Unbelievable resources today. I've been your host today, Prophet Cedric Banks, along with
Prophet Donetta Banks.
and along with
Charlie King
and
Linda Porter.
we'll see you next Saturday right here on Comcast Channel 90. The community show will be restored at 8 p.m. God bless you. Have a good week.